Let's see if maybe somebody shouts out the answer. Although other answers can be correct too. You got one? There's two things that hold together in improvisation. The glue of group improvisation. Yes, form. Great. That's one of them. There's another one. There's another one. Form, and it's super important in music. Tempo. That's it. Form and time. Those are the two things that hold together improvisation. If you have form and you have time, things can happen. If you don't have it, it makes improvisation very challenging. Because improvisation is, there has to be a certain amount of predictability. Because you need to do things on top of a predictable foundation, or else it's crazy, you know? Or else you're up here trying to do your stuff and the ground is moving underneath you. So time and form is very important. Also, there's a style of improvisation that doesn't have time and form. Okay? That's also a kind of time and form, which is like the lack of. But it's still there though. You still have to like understand and have a mastery of these two concepts before we move on. Before you can like fully improvise. I just want to check the time. Wow, sorry, 9:20. Okay. Okay. Okay, forms. Let me just talk about like, I'll just go through it real quick. There's all kinds of different forms in this world. Like if you're used to pop music, you're used to like verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, chorus. That's a kind of form. If you're used to jazz, we play much shorter forms in jazz. We just play like, let's say 12-bar form, and then it repeats over and over again. The reason for that is because if it's a really long form, it's really hard to improvise freely on a super long form. Instead, in jazz, we just take like a 12-bar form or a 16-bar form, and we just play it again and again, and then on top of it, you can play whatever you want. But that's the predictability of it. That's why you can improvise on jazz, because you know it's going to be there. You know at the top of the 12 bars it's going to be an F chord, so you can play F stuff. If you didn't know that, it would be difficult, right? Because you didn't know. Now, those are two kinds of forms. There's also other forms. Forms can be anything. Forms can be one chord, E chord. That's also a form. So now we're jamming on E chord. And you can jam on E chord with a certain amount of time, and you can have an improvisation on that. That's happens all the time, actually. Or it can be two chords, an E and A. You know? Or form can be one chord is the one section, E, you play it for a super long time, and then there's another section where it's two chords, an E and an A. You know? Form can be whatever you want. But when you improvise, you have to have a concept of the form. You and the person you're improvising with has to have the same understanding of the form, or else the improvisation is extremely difficult. Now, if it can be no form, like I said, so you both agree there's going to be no form, or it can be one of the forms we talked about. Let's see. Okay, let's just do a little test to see if we can like tell what form is. Okay, so we're gonna play. I'm gonna just say a form, okay, and you guys gonna have to clap out. Just clap on the top of the form. Okay, there's gonna be a bunch of different ones. Boom, once at the top of the form. Okay, this form is gonna be just a 4-bar form, like a 1625. Yeah, so like it'll be 4 bars. So we clap every 4 bars. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2-bar form, just like a rock, maybe like a yeah, or whatever you want. Just two chords, one bar each. 2-bar form. This we improvise on this. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, just go ahead. Good. Cool. All right, you'll get a little harder now. This is going to be a common jazz form. It's a 12-bar blues. So 12-bar form. Ready? And we'll do it fast too. 1, 2. We'll do it one more time. Let me take a solo. Okay, some of you clapped and some of you didn't clap. The reason why I knew where to end with him, even though I was improvising, is because me and Tijo know what the form is. That's why, boom, we hit that note together. Some of you guys knew where I was in the solo, some of you guys didn't. But that's what form is. That's why I can like, do whatever I want, and we can land because of form. That's like the importance of form in improvisation.